This looks like a simple bone bead, but pieces like this can be sold today as luxury jewelry.
In 10 minutes, we'll track the journey, survival material to cultural symbol, then into modern luxury markets.
I'll explain it step by step. History, craftsmanship, branding psychology, and the ethical layer. Quick note. This is educational. We're not promoting illegal wildlife products, only history.
One is understanding the why. Early people used what they had, strong, workable materials right around them.
When materials are limited, creativity grows. The same basics can become tools, charms. Early ornaments weren't just decoration. They showed identity, tribe, and sometimes dress was simple. The process was simple. Cut a piece, make a hole, smooth it down, then string it. Grain is the beauty. When polished well, bone can look soft, clean, and surprisingly premium on camera. Luxury value usually comes from two forces, rarity and skill. When both rise, price. Across cultures, bone, antler, and tooth ornaments appeared in many forms, each place adding its own style. Once jewelry carries meaning, it becomes more than material. It becomes memory, belief, and identities. This is the key. People don't only buy materials. They buy story, symbolism, and the feels. The idea is ancient, but finishing is modern. Design transforms an old material into something. Next step, craftsmanship. This is where simple ornament becomes art, and art becomes a collectible. Luxury starts with precision. Clean lines, smooth surfaces, and patience you can actually see. Every piece begins with a plan. Sketch first, then shape. Because consistent design doesn't happen by. Sanding is a major upgrade. The finer the sanding, the cleaner the reflections, and the more expensive it looks. Polishing is the wow moment. It turns a basic surface into something that catches light like a premium material. Carving takes time, and time is money. Detail work is one of the biggest reasons luxury pricing climbs. Modern luxury adds details like inlay, small accents that make the piece feel intentionally designed, not random. Quality control matters. No cracks, no rough edges, no uneven holes. Because packaging is part of luxury. The experience begins before you even wear the jewelry. Now we reach status. How rare materials and social influence turned certain pieces into prestige signals. When elites wear rare materials, it becomes a status signal. People chase the feeling, not only the object. Collectors and auctions convert rarity into price. The fewer pieces available, the higher the demand can climb.
Jewelry can also be emotional. Memory, loss, and legacy often raise value far beyond the custom. Some eras favored mourning aesthetics, dark tones, and carried personal meaning. Tiny details change everything. Fine workmanship turns a simple accessory into a collectible object. One fascinating chapter is scrimshaw, engraved art that later became prized by collectors for its story.
Originally made during long voyages, these engraved pieces gained luxury value because of rarity.
When a piece connects to travel, time, and history, the story becomes part of what people pay for.
Next is branding, where markets turn materials into categories and categories into luxury labels. Luxury pricing follows demand. Brands increase demand with design, scarcity, and kinges. Designers build a theme: organic texture, minimal shapes, quiet luxury. Simple, minimal styling makes it look premium. Neutral tones pair with everything and feel high-end instantly. Handmade work, limited runs, and brand reputation, these three can multiply the price very fast. Luxury celebrates slow craft. Speed looks cheap. Patience looks premium. Documents build trust. Provenance and disclosure reassure buyers that sourcing is responsible and transparent. Unboxing is marketing. The first impression creates the feeling of luxury immediately. Trends spread through fashion moments. Once something looks in, demand can surge almost overnight. Now the most important part. Ethics. Not every bone or ivory-like product is acceptable. Avoid anything linked to protected species. If you can't verify the source, don't buy it. Simple. When buying or traveling, proof matters. Documentation and clear disclosure protect you and help protect wildlife. Best rule in luxury. Doubt means stop. Real luxury should never come with serious ethical risk. Responsible options exist. Reclaimed material, byproduct sources, or naturally shed antler. Ask 3 questions. What's the source? What species is it? And what proof comes with it? Legit sellers provide receipts and disclosure. If they refuse details, treat that as a red flag. Ethical luxury means respecting craftsmanship while protecting wildlife. Both matter at the same time. Aesthetics come second. If sourcing is wrong, the luxury label means nothing. Traceable sourcing means every step is clear, from origin to workshop to the final customer. Now, how it's made. High-level steps focused on craftsmanship and quality, without anything harmful. Step 1. Selection. You choose a strong, clean piece with no visible cracks or weak points. Step 2. Measuring. Symmetry is what makes a design look professional and expensive.
Step 3. Rough shaping. This creates the basic form before the fine finishing begins. Step 4. Rounding edges. Comfort and clean lines are a big part of the luxury feel. Step 6. Sanding stages, coarse to fine. The finer the finish, the more premium it looks. Step 7. Carving. Minimal lines or symbols create identity and a designer signature. Step 8. Inlay. Small accents can transform the piece from simple to designer. Step 9. Polishing. This is the shine moment that sells luxury instantly. Assembly. Chain, clasp, alignment. Presentation matters almost as much as craftsmanship. Step 11. Balance check. Centered placement looks clean, confident, and expensive. Quality control. Any crack, rough edge, or scratch gets fixed, or the piece is rejected. Now it's finished. Refined texture, clean edges, and a premium look, ready for a luxury presentation. So why does it feel luxurious? It's not just material. It's design control, story, and consistency. Handmade implies uniqueness. Even subtle variation can signal authenticity instead of mass production. In quiet luxury styling, it doesn't scream for attention. It looks calm, refined, and intentional. Limited editions create scarcity. Scarcity creates urgency, and urgency supports higher pricing. Luxury is also presentation. Box, pouch, care card, small details that feel premium. Smart buying is simple. Check finish, avoid cracks, confirm source, and always ask for proof. Let's recap the full story. From survival material to luxury product, with ethics kept at the center. It starts as survival, becomes a symbol, turns into art, enters the market, and ends as luxury. Final message. Choose responsible sourcing. Avoid protected wildlife products and demand transparent. If you want, I'll make part 2 on spotting red flags safely, without promoting anything illegal or harmful.